Hey everyone, Grayson here again. Going to talk to you today about accountability. Now, you may recall from my money origin story yesterday, my debt-free journey, that when I started out, I was terrible with money. I made a lot of poor money decisions. One time I paid $300 to frame a $10 poster. You actually see it. That's it right there. I've still got it. What is this, 15 years later? So that's a terrible money decision. One time in San Diego, I paid a couple $100s on eBay buying wrestling action figures to try and relive my youth. Crazy stuff. Terrible money decisions. And then I met my wife and everything changed. Or she's my wife now, but I met her and everything changed. I wanted to completely revamp what I was doing. I wanted to be better with money. I wanted to make better money decisions so that I could provide for her, so that I could be an adult, and because I was worried that she was going to see how bad I was with money. I had $30,000 in debt between credit cards, personal loan, car loan, and I didn't have anything to show for it. So I knew I had to change something. I went online and Googled, how do I make a budget? How do I pay off debt? And there was just so much information out there. It was really just kind of an overload. And I spun my wheels for a while. I made a couple of budgets, wasn't able to stick to them, just was not making any progress at all. And this was a couple years down the line, maybe not a couple of years, maybe a year or two down the line, that Tamar and I sat down and we discovered that what we were missing was the accountability piece. I was trying to do all these things, but I was trying to do it alone. I didn't have anyone to build me up when I had a bad month, to encourage me to keep going. I didn't have anyone to, question the decisions I was making that were taking me further away from my goal. And once we established that accountability piece, once we established that, we were going to meet regularly just to talk about money, and that's a huge thing. Not many people are that intentional with their money, and that's why a lot of people struggle with their money goals. But once we put that in place and we were meeting on a regular basis, we still had hiccups. There were still times when we were spending way more money than we had planned. But instead of diving headfirst into a funk and just giving up and not worrying about it anymore, just stopping budgeting, we looked at, okay, well, what happened that caused us to go over this month? Was it a lack of planning? Did we give in to impulse? What was it? And what do we need to do to change it going forward? That's the piece that I've been missing when I was trying to do it on my own, and that's why I wasn't making any progress. Once we got that in place, it took us, we got married in 2011. Combined, we had $100,000 in credit card debt, not credit card debt, $100,000 in total debt. So between student loans, car loans, credit cards, personal loans, 6 figures in debt. 26 months later, all right, 2013, we paid off the last student loans. And I talked yesterday about how incredible of a feeling that was, being completely debt-free. And we would not have gotten there without holding each other accountable along the way. So, long story short, if you're trying to improve with your money and you don't have an accountability partner, go get one. All right, that's it for today. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to be talking to Chelsea from College Kid Money Hacks. She's got a great site over there. And stay tuned. Check in for that tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then.